Welcome to the bottom baiting room. I'll be your attendant. What is your pleasure? What is your pain? What do you want to share with us? You can do that all here. Just let it go. Release. Let it in.
Wait a second.
And with this,
I
good
just heard you
morning.
say this is the bottom baking room. Release and let
Waiting
it in.
room.
What kind of show are
Hello.
you making here? Hey, it's Beardly.
Hello.
Release the FUD. Release the kraken. Release everything. Let it go. Be zen. Be like and just wait for the bottom. Let it happen. Let it occur, and then move on with your life.
Bottom.
To work.
Yeah, bottom. That's a good
Toward
one.
the bottom.
Hello, sir.
And there's words only.
Welcome, sir.
Yeah, there's been a
All
lot
right.
of twerking recently. I've
Good
heard on the
morning.
post chain,
Peace and
on
love
the polls.
Peace and love and many blessings.
to all the beings out there.
You sound like kind of hangover.
Speaking
Nah,
of that,
Bottom.
shouldn't we have
we should
much
use that
more
as a mantra.
Muslims? Or is it just because of the language barrier that we don't get them? Like
Ixnay
we
and
have the
Muslim
decentralized yield, right? It's yield. It's not interest. So they should be all over us.
Why are you coming
Why?
back to something that we campaigned for the first year of this entire hex thing? You're drudging it up now. We campaigned very strongly to get the fact that it is not interest stricken from the website, because it is not interest. It's yield that you derive from inflation, and you are doing it yourself. There is no lending of money. There's no usury involved in Hex, and that has been clear in the Muslim people in our community from the let's say the first year.
But is it the language barrier? Or is it just the language of the internet is English, and there are actually
everybody
people
has their
from all
own
over the
internet.
world, and they're just
Everybody has their own internet, just like the Chinese has their own internet. So does the Arab world. It just depends where within the
okay.
Arab world you reside and what you can actually do. I mean, I don't really understand the question per se because there are people that are Muslim that are in Hex, so I don't really understand the question.
No, it's for me personally. It's because you brought it up with the many blessings upon you and so on. It just
Oh,
got back into my mind. I'm like,
got you.
I personally actually don't see Arabic people talking in the chat, so maybe it's because of me, or I'm not in the right chats for that. But I guess it's out of sight, out of mind for
I think
me.
the chat is you mean Telegram or you mean YouTube?
Yeah, in general, YouTube, Telegram, Twitter.
It's because of
I mean,
you.
Yeah, it's
Gentlemen,
because
the
of
chat,
me, yeah. That's me.
the chat spells it out. Essie says because they only want the Pazuzu. That's classic.
accurate.
That
Now we
meme,
have
yeah.
our
That
answer.
meme.
There we go.
That's it.
Oh, look.
Oh, boy.
They're
Alaikum
waiting. They're
salam,
just
Essie.
waiting for mainnet.
Too funny, man.
Let's see what's in the chat here. SE, good morning. SE is first today. Look at that. First guy in. Happy Thursday, Hexy Gang. Thank you very
All right.
much. Hex647. Good morning, Melf Tony, Dorsey, Andre, Orion, PVM, Melf Tony, Bugs, B-U-G-Z,
Bugs.
whatever it is. Bugs. Chicken Matiasevich. Okay, that's a weird name. Chicken. The German Das Baum that removes Hex OGs from Telegram for no reason, lacking sense of humor. Thanks. Oh, but it's not enough to be a Hex OG. You also have to behave yourself. That's the magic.
Yeah, it's
like
kind
the
of funny how
magic
people
fun.
think they could just be a dickhead.
Can we ban this person as
like,
well?
nah, man, fuck you.
Nah, you didn't do anything
Get the hell
wrong.
out of here.
If you
Also
haven't been
next,
banned
good
from
morning.
Telegram, you haven't
It takes a
lived.
very.
But it would be a
Yeah.
sense of, it would be
If you
sense
haven't
of
been
humor.
banned from Telegram, you're not an Hex OG.
Not a true hex.
I personally have been banned by Richard Hart.
Nice.
I've been banned by Hexo.
Yeah.
Ooh, damn.
Hexo has been banned by
And
Richard Hart.
Hexo's
Hexo
level
has
as
been banned by
hell.
Richard. Yeah.
So what the
I've
hell
been
did you
banned
do?
by RG3 because I call him a boomer.
Yeah, best.
Oops.
Sandy. Oh, look, another Sandy.
Hello, Sandeep.
Sandeep. You got, but no Sandy Beach today. What is here? Oh, Muslim talks English too.
Yes.
That's right.
Yeah.
SE
but
speaks the truth.
that's why I asked. It's like me. It's just my
Did you
personal
mean like that they
perception.
don't engage, like they're not streaming, or like what do you mean? Like, is it because you don't see them by name?
Yeah, it's because I don't see it. I don't see.
I got you.
I don't
Yeah, now you're not gonna
notice
know that
Arabic
there's
names
a lot of them,
or
but you're not gonna know unless you're like engaging people. I mean, I kind of
Switzerland.
talk their language, so they reach out to me. I know they're here.
They better not say something weird.
Yeah, you don't.
Pasusal!
Mad Gains, I guess. Okay, it probably
Gains
says Mad
and
Gains
many
in
blessings.
Arabic. Yeah, that's cool.
We got a little bit of Korean being
you see
thrown
that?
out
A little
there.
Korean in the chat.
A little hungry.
Banning is our handshake.
Banning is. Hey, how you doing,
Pretty
Ban?
much.
Oh, that's cool. Some
I wish
Koreans.
we had
in
more
the house.
Asian in the around, like Chinese. Where's
Everybody's
everybody?
a fan. Oh, look, the second Sandy.
Hello,
Beach.
Sandy Beach.
There's Sandy 1 and 2.
What up, girls?
What up, girls, indeed?
What is up? PulseCon is up. Everybody seems to have fun and enjoying themselves.
Yes. Can we look at some pictures?
Yeah, I
Oh,
got some
please.
pictures for you.
And
Look at
those that are
Nice.
not given to you by RG3's personal
course.
album. There we go. A little bit of
Wow.
action.
that. Everybody did that. There was a few people that were doing that one.
Okay, that's cool.
And slowly the memes are creeping up as well. We got RG. Longer pays better. And another RG checking out.
Again, we don't need
Whoa,
the
what
shrine
is
to
that?
RG, do we? Really? Like 8 pictures
Yes,
of
we
RG
do.
because you
We
find him
do.
so fascinating. The two of you should get a room. I'm telling you.
RG checking out Gym Rat. Oh,
I
look
like-
at that
I like-
body.
I like the girl
He works
checking
out.
her front
Look at that
end out.
body.
That's very interesting.
Is that a Binance logo on the mic? That would be funny, huh?
Enhanced.
Enhance.
Wouldn't that be
No,
funny?
that looks
No,
like
of
World of
course
Warcraft
not.
to me.
Or not. I don't know what it is, but
Interesting.
But he's got a nice hex. I didn't see that actually.
I think it's
Hex
Power
pendant.
City.
I love it when girls itch their cleavage. It's very sexy.
Nobody
sweaty
needs to
down there,
know
man.
that.
Hmm.
Power City. Yeah, might be Power City. Might be. And then we got this beauty of a car. I don't know whose
Is that
it
a
is.
Tesla, right?
KG. It's KG
Yeah.
in front. Yeah, whatever. Well, it says DS on it,
What?
so maybe it's
Oh.
Kinetics or RG3.
Oh.
I missed the BS logo.
Nah.
What do you mean, nah? Who the hell else would put
Nah.
DS on their car?
Nah.
Not one of us. We're not that proud.
I don't,
Kinetics
I
is
don't,
driving
it's-
around in a pickup truck.
I
What are
don't
you
have
talking
enough
about?
money to do that because I don't.
No,
get
it's
to-
Timothy.
Timothy.
Oh, what's his name again?
Tiffy.
Oh, I gone blank. From Arizona. What's his
Why
name?
did
Oh,
he
that
Yes.
Timothy.
always
Yeah,
on-
now I know. Oh, yes,
on the
that
FN Hangout.
Timothy from Arizona,
Oh.
of course.
Oh, right. Okay.
Ah, gone blank. Damn.
Oh,
Tim
is that
Benjamin.
Timothy?
Thank you.
Is that
Timothy
Timothy?
Benjamin. Yeah, there
Yeah,
he is.
yeah. That's
Okay.
Why the fuck is there?
Hello, Timothy. I'm not
What?
good with
Hex,
names.
thank you.
He's
Why
got
is
the
there a dog
Maxi.
in
He's
the
got
corner?
Maxi on there too now.
Oh, it's everything.
And the
Look at that.
dog.
And the
the
dog.
Doge did post
And the
Doge.
HM. And the Icosa. And the 55.
Everything.
And the
Jesus.
Hex. And the PulseX. And the DS logo. We got all of
Wow.
it. We don't have a
And
friend
that's on a
view.
Tesla.
Fake it till
Wow.
you make
A
it.
wrapped
Yeah.
Tesla with all sorts of shit on it. Nice.
I've seen someone with a Tesla who had a bag in the baggage behind, where you usually put on your bicycles, and he had like a generator on it.
To charge it.
Yeah,
with petrol.
charging on the
yeah.
go. Yeah.
Kind of
That's silly.
defeats the whole energy thing. Yeah.
Yeah, you're increasing the weight and the drag, so you're not getting the mileage either. I tell you, that trunk kind of sucks on the Tesla. you notice it's like a vertical trunk. You got to like lean and get your body all the way into it to go get your stuff from the back of it. That's
Right.
what my wife and I said. What the fuck kind of design is this? And we walked out of the dealership.
I just heard.
You
I
don't
never
have, you
tried
don't have
one,
to
but
get this model though, right?
the acceleration is
no.
crazy. Apparently,
Acceleration, yeah, the torque is huge,
the
but
torque you don't get this.
but
with
when you
any
sit in it,
car.
it's like there's none of the trappings of a fine car. It's just simply basic and Spartan, I would say. It's very plain, and everything is all molded in and plasticky. So I said, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to give Toyota a shot when they release their stuff, and they just started rolling them out. So fuck it. I like Toyota. Get into I had a Prius, and that's the last time I'm going to buy a shitty like ultra light hybrid thing, because you give up everything. When you were going down a 2-lane highway like in Hawaii, a truck can come in the next lane, the cross the median, it's coming the opposite direction, and it just it's like the sound wave, like the air that moves, actually you can feel it all the way through a Prius. So I'm like, I'm not gonna get another one of these shitty paper thin for the economy of being able to go a little bit further cars ever again. I'm gonna get a quality vehicle, and do it right.
Nichts ist unmöglich, Toyota.
Yeah.
That's the German jingle.
Well, we
I've
have
never heard that
from
one.
the 70s. We have,
That's horrible.
and,
the fuck?
and it's two gorillas singing it actually in the clip. So
Right.
Papa B wants that Lincoln Town Car.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna take. I need a minute or two break. You need to.
Oh my God,
You need you need to run the stream.
Captain, please.
I'll be back.
we always run the stream. We only give you the image that you're running it.
I'll be back, Schwarzenegger.
Don't you forget
I'm gonna
it.
try to do a really bad job. as well.
Did he just
very
try to
easily.
put us on?
Actually, wait. I give you something to
just-
discuss.
Oh.
I need.
No, you
I
don't
need
have
to
to. You
discuss
can just
this
walk
one.
away, dude.
Guy in one of the
Shut up
admins
and
in the
go.
Telegram chat, I think he's in the
Ah,
Hex Pro,
yeah.
and then
Yes.
he made a really cool Excel spreadsheet, which is really cool, of all the
Fuck this.
top 2,000 staker and class and how many t-shirts.
Oh, nice.
Really cool. You can go take a look at that, and then he also track all the OA stakes, which is really cool.
Jeez,
And
ego
you get-
much,
if you
Dustball?
if you want to go geek onto that, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I actually would like to look at that.
Yeah, I think his name Das Bound BAOM.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
BAOM.
The guy
You
with
got
the
your
tree
name
or
right.
whatever.
Oh, the tree guy.
Oh, it fell off at the wrong
that's
time.
old.
Damn it. Tree guy.
BAOM. Look
He
for him
makes
on
his own
Twitter.
spreadsheet with his own paper made of trees.
Yeah, I think I have been streaming for like a month or something.
Trees and the trees.
When I made that,
Where's the tree?
BAOM.
I didn't know no names or nothing. So
Das Braun.
that's Brawny.
Weren't you gonna go, Dustball? We're ticking away
Yeah,
the
we're waiting for you
seconds
to
before
go.
we
No
can
way.
air
Oh,
the
no,
place
I'm
out.
already, no, I'm already doing stuff.
Get
Well,
out of
fuck
here.
Oh man, I thought
Get
we were
out.
able to just talk
Give
about
us
it.
a moment of
Bring it back.
peace.
I
Oh, this-
so
Okay,
wish I
okay,
could
wait.
kick you.
Thank
Alright,
God.
finally. Whew.
So that was
it's
his
freaking-
claim of fame, huh?
Yeah,
really
I mean,
wanted
this
to
guy
put
is
us
so
on
easy.
other-
He really
Qualified.
wanted those
Ridiculous.
points.
I don't
Well, I'll
understand.
take them away. It was trash. That spreadsheet's the worst I've ever fucking seen in my life. It's absolutely horrible. A monkey could do better.
Bam has become the new kinetics. Pick the captain.
Oh, man.
Let's open up an all chat play. Bring us to something that you want to discuss.
Yes, AMA. Let's go.
You know, this Richard Hart stream that I stayed up all damn night to see.
Oh, man.
Yes.
was 25 minutes of very interesting stuff. We can take 3 takeaways from it that are pertinent to where we're going. It's exciting shit. Number 1, I'm excited about limit orders. Limit fucking orders are going to be on Pulse X. You heard it here first today from Richard Hart himself. Limit orders are very important to everybody, because if you don't like the price to be dumped, put in your fucking limit order if you want to ladder out. God, Is it fucking rocket science to put in a goddamn limit order and let us buy up your bags when you feel that you have to pleb out and get the fuck out of the system? No, it is not. And Richard is going to make it easy for you. Right now, we're getting this guy, this big guy that just, got 170 million hex and had to have it now.
Yeah.
He's market dumping manually. He's not letting the price rise back up to where he had it before. He's selling against himself. He's selling against you. He's bringing the price down, and he's making this trough. So if you want to avoid that, just lay in a limit order and let us buy your bag slowly. Be patient. Thank you.
And or if you would like to earn fees as you exit, you can just provide liquidity.
A little bit of liquidity.
And let me give you a little bit of alpha. A little bit of alpha. The best time to provide liquidity to exit a position is when the market is trending. That's the best time.
Yes.
That is all I will say.
So if you trend it down like a bonehead, you could just flip-flop and get your limit order in and do fine.
I mean, right now, the liquidity on just what is available in HEX is 340 million. I've not seen it this high.
Oh, really?
Long time.
I haven't looked in a while. Let me look.
Crazy. On that Apex win side,
Yeah.
at least. Let's go down a bit, 325, but it's still
326. Yeah, that's a lot. I mean, the highest I've seen it, I think, is like 250 million at one time. So,
I mean, it's no wonder we're not really moving because that's kind of holding us back.
But it's also very healthy if you want to make a change. The door is wide open for you. If you feel that you have to use it, there you go. Your liquidity's there. Let no man say, yeah, I can't. Yes, HEX is great, but I can't get out if I want to. Well, fucker, get out. So,
and the other takeaway was, go ahead.
No. Other takeaway was Ethereum 2.0 or the merge is an actual good thing for us. Very good thing. Why? Because the consensus that Richard is now struggling with, you're getting to see their spin on it on a mainnet and see how it goes. And if they freaking flop, then we wouldn't have hitched our wagon onto that falling star.
Yeah. Somebody was asking me yesterday about that. I can't remember when or what, but I kept thinking about it after. And I came to the realization that the smart thing to do would not be to hitch his wagon to their proof of stake, but to stick to the old, because that's already tested and tried and true, and we already know how it works and this, that, and the third, right? It just makes more sense to stick with what we know works and piggyback off of that instead of trying to piggyback off something that we know they're not going to do right anyway. So why even bother? Right.
Yep.
But didn't he also say that it's not quite finished yet, the consensus mechanism?
Right.
Yeah, but they have a good
they're
idea,
uncovering bugs and things, and that it was taken. It was adapted from what?
Ethereum, the original.
Binance.
The BSC.
Binance Smart
BSC
Chain.
code.
Yep.
Yeah.
So what? So that's a third takeaway is that his guys, of course, we got little hints about this before, but I guess the idea was they got this roach motel that Binance created. They popped it open and all the critters start scurrying out. They're crushing the bugs. They're about to seal it back together. They think it's all done. They look at it again. They say, there's some more bugs in there. And then they got the compounded feature of Ethereum coming out with theirs. Now they can compare and contrast, put the finishing touches on what they got going, already built, and then they can launch it on a chain that actually has hopefully been tested for a month or two before they actually, start doing their serious countdowns to launch. That's a third takeaway for me. Did you guys get anything else from the discussion?
Nah, that was pretty much it. I mean, I think the biggest thing was that I, for one, forgot that BSC had integral components within the code structure. Like, I forgot about that. So, it's hard for me to even remember that they're a part of this equation. Because as you heard me minutes ago, I automatically said Ethereum. I don't think BSC. Because we know BSC is just really a little different Ethereum. But
Yeah.
Yes, a fork, but
Yeah,
without the
yeah.
system state.
but still, right?
Yeah.
But still, they changed some stuff after they forked.
Well, of course. To be fair, I believe that there was a huge white piece of paper, which was Ethereum to begin with, and then they started bolting on the things that they liked from BSC.
Yeah.
I don't think it's fair to say that this is a fork of BSC, but the way
Right?
Richard
No.
said
I
it,
don't think.
the way
I
that
think
Richard
the
said
piece
it
that
was,
they're
he's like,
working on is a BSC piece. That's what I mean.
right.
Yeah.
That's what I
Maybe
mean.
the basis of the consensus algorithm maybe
Yeah.
started as a model of the way the BSC dealt with it.
Yeah, I mean, this could
But-
just be a specific, nexus of the code that is BSC specific. That is all. It doesn't have to be that the whole consensus is BSC. I doubt that that's the case.
All I care about is that we somehow, someday, never have a goddamn sacrifice total balances again.
Yeah,
say,
supposedly
it's
they
fucking
updated
done.
them a while ago.
Look, guys, a wallet.
I think they updated them again a while ago. I can't remember. I stopped checking so long
I
ago.
don't
I'm
know,
like,
man.
whatever.
That was funny when he said Mr. Wallet Developer. So it's like
Yeah,
one,
right. Yeah.
one guy is sitting in a lonely basement, like coding away on that thing.
Yep. Yep.
That was funny.
And sometimes Richard comes down and he says, "Is
Yeah,
it
yeah.
done yet?
Is it done yet? Are we done yet?
Can I say it yet?
Mr. Wallet
Can I
Developer.
say 2 weeks yet?
Can I stream?"
Yeah,
Like, no. We still got more than 6 months. Wait until we got 6
And
months.
they got sick of him, so they said, "Yeah, fine, do it." and it was back in May.
Right.
but guys, I'm getting 2 to 3 months at least from Richard in what he's saying, because we got to see, ETH 2.0. If ETH 2.0 fails, as Richard did say, it's bad for all of us, right? And it hurts the price of Ethereum. It hurts confidence in the market. It hurts a lot of things, and they have to fork, and that delays lots of things. So we're watching this very carefully, and we hope, as Richard does, that this is a success, because it also gives us kind of a benchmark as to what to expect for Pulse Chain if it's successful out of the gate, and it doesn't have to. I mean, a pause is a pause, but a fork is something we want to avoid. We get to see them do it first, so I'm okay with this. I will allow it.
I wouldn't be surprised if we never even see ETH 2.0. So don't
Really?
Russ. Yeah, you know how that goes, man. They'll
10
announce
minutes to
something.
midnight.
Yeah, they'll announce
We're canceling
something.
it.
We don't
Walk
feel
the
like
dog. They'll walk the dog, not let it use the bathroom. That's basically like they do this
Boo.
all the time. So we'll see. I believe him when I see it. That's my stance on this whole thing.
Oh, I have one more thing to explore with this merge. Okay, so I'd give it 60% chance. If you're skeptical like whales that it won't even go off, then we'll bring that down to 60% chance of possibility that with this contentious fork, you're going to have access to duplicates on the proof of work chain and the proof of stake chain for Ethereum. But please make sure that you hold off for the first 24 to 48 hours. There won't be any bridges anyway, and if there are bridges that suddenly show up, they're probably counterfeit and they'll fucking steal all your shit anyway. So please don't be so quick to be throwing your ETH proof of work token copies into that into whatever develops within the first 24 48 hours. It's probably a hoax. And then even after that, unless proof of work chain adopts a separate chain ID, make sure it's unique. Otherwise, there is a possibility, albeit slim, that attacks could be waged with bots to have a rebroadcast or a replay attack, and that when you move those tokens, those proof of work tokens, out of your wallet to somewhere else, the attacker can intercept that hash. They can copy paste it and then manipulate it so that it actually replays on the other chain where the nodes could be confused, or the validators could be confused that it's actually coming from the main chain because it's the same chain ID, and send those real tokens that you value on the proof of stake chain to a separate wallet that you don't control and they do. How do you get around that? On the proof of stake chain, first thing, change your wallet. Send all of your liquid assets to a separate, newly formed wallet that you control. That will break any chance of there being any kind of replay attack that can be executed. Then you can go back and screw with the proof of work, contentious fork stuff. That's all I have to say about that one. It's just
Are you actually
slim chance.
positive, like really convinced that there will be duplicates? Because I tried
60%.
to
60%
read up
chance.
on this over the weekend, and I could not find one article that was like, "This is how it's going to go." Like,
No.
everybody seems
you're
unsure.
right. You're right. That's why I'm saying 60% chance. I think that there will be, because think about it. You fork Ethereum and you say that you're just continuing off on the same original chain, right? You're not merging. You're just diffusing the complexity or the difficulty bomb, and you're going on with the proof of work just as always. You have to do that to maintain, the confidence in your chain, right? Well, how could you have confidence in your chain if the tokens suddenly are not there?
But
Right?
like with Ethereum Classic, it was just the Ethereum that forked away. So you have another Ethereum.
Again, anybody that says I'm sticking with proof of work chain and I believe in these guys that are doing the mining, the miners are for me, and I want to stick with that because that's the way I think that the network is truly, secured. I believe in it and I'm comfortable with it, and God damn it, I'll die on this hill. Then you better goddamn see your tokens on that chain.
Yeah.
It better be smooth sailing, only an RPC setting up in your whatever, and point your servers to the new RPC setting. That is the only way it works. Otherwise, it's just going to die in like 24 hours.
Yeah. Agreed.
Or we don't get a fork at all, and it's just
It's true.
gonna be
40%
still one
chance.
Ethereum on proof of work.
Yeah, 40% chance.
There is also a 30% chance that this is a good super chat, so let's read it. As long as we get a pulse fork of Papa, we are good to go. 'Cause Papa is definitely proof of stake and not proof of work.
You're my favorite Alan Fizame that I know.
Thank
you for the $5.
Thank you for the $5.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm
It likes
not
it.
sold. I mean, it'd be great to have another copy of Hex, sure, but I'm just not sold on all this.
Cabana wants to know, how do you know that Papa wants to be forked? And the answer to that is resounding. Papa is always down for a hot fork.
Well, there you go. You heard it here first, folks.
I even spoke of myself in the third person, so you know that I'm serious.
Turn the sauna on and get the forking.
That's right. That's true.
There we go. I did it.
This is funny. This is very funny. So many millionaires inside. That's funny.
Nice.
Right.
Papa is open source.
Yeah, that's
That's not true, actually. I don't think so.
You know what? That's an interesting concept to consider.
Yes.
Because, I mean, when you don't know what you're doing, you kind of are open source, right? If you don't understand how your DNA can be taken from you and shit, like, yeah, you're open source.
Clone.
Yeah, because you can be cloned with your DNA.
Right
And
on.
your DNA can be given in multiple fashions. So I don't know. That's an interesting statement.
Jurassic Park.
Yes. Thank you.
Whatever other movies do that. I can't remember,
Papa is so old. He is the original fork.
All right. Easy does it.
So, Captain, do we have any more Vegas pictures? Let's do an uplifting stream.
I'd like to see somebody.
Oh.
Hey,
Let's
Peter!
get smacked down even further. So much for that, Cryptomatic.
Yeah. We've been so serious on the last one. What's up, Peter? What the fork?
Peter, I already have a
What the
problem
fork?
with you. I don't see.
Fork is up,
Okay,
Peter.
so on Cabana's show, you had your new art behind you,
Yes.
and it wasn't. It was vertical. It should have been horizontal, and it's not even
Yes.
up on the wall. You don't even show it on our show
Yeah,
at all.
what's up
Look,
with that, man?
what happened?
It's in the living room.
What's up, man?
It was-
Yeah.
Sounds like
It
this
lives in the
sounds
living
like
room.
treason to
What
me.
good-
What do you guys say? It sounds like treason.
I feel a little bit offended.
What the fuck is it doing in the living
Just
room
a
when we
little
can't
bit.
see it on the stream?
It's having a
Are
good
you in the
time,
living
Papa
room?
B.
Fuck you. I'm taking it back.
I saw it, but I didn't even save it because we already showed it on the previous live stream.
What did you say?
But we didn't show the actual painting, so that's not the same thing.
I know.
No, we did show the painting. You could see the artist holding it in like
We
a
saw
big.
a picture of the
A
damn
picture
picture,
of the painting,
bro. What is
fuck,
wrong
yeah.
with you?
Many things are wrong with him.
Jesus, motherfucker.
What?
Peter, green screen it at least in your background. Come on, man.
I was
I
thinking
don't
about
have the patience for that bomb
yeah,
today.
I was
30
lazy.
minutes is enough.
Well, I will allow it.
Didn't we see the whole picture with the artist holding it in like a big?
God.
Yes,
in
yeah,
a-
I
With the
shared
lady.
it.
That's
ball?
the
I shared
problem.
You know what? Hey, wait. Peter, Cabana's right here. I witnessed this too. Cabana, thank you for reminding me. He didn't even chill the Wake Up Hex show at the end of
Yeah,
the
that's
Cabana
fucked
Crypto
up.
show.
Oh,
And he had to coax you. He had to whisper it out of you, and you're like, yeah, wake up, hey, wake up, hey. Yeah.
also do wake up hanks
Yeah.
sometimes.
Hey,
I'm
Cabana,
embarrassed.
wanna come on?
So
Oh
embarrassed.
my
DM
God.
me. We'll give you the link.
Well, yes,
Come-
this is
come
true.
join
I
the
was
beard,
embarrassed
sir.
for
He's
Peter.
coming to
Didn't
make
represent.
sure that you're
Maybe the problem
embarrassed
is
for
that
yourself,
I'm
Peter.
not a paid shield. Pay me, Papa B.
Mm.
Okay.
Pay me.
I don't
me
pay
first,
anyone that doesn't
Pay me
have
to
art
show my
behind
own
them.
show. Pay
We're
me
in
to
it for the
show my-
glory.
Oh, guys, anyone in chat
Don't
that
hold your
wants to-
coins on exchange, please. Not
If-
your keys, not your coins.
If anyone wants to pay me, I'm also all for
Yeah,
it.
sure. Pay me
Just,
too.
pay me.
I'll pay me and I'll go chill anywhere, whatever.
Yeah.
Don't pay me. I
Maybe
take
that's the
fire.
problem. See?
I'm just saying, if people want to pay me to do what I already do, go ahead, man. Like, I'm not gonna stop you.
Peter, what's your Twitter handle?
I don't have.
He doesn't have it.
Peter, Ellen
don't?
wants to lend you his Papa NFT for your back.
Oh,
boy.
okay, can I share the painting?
Yeah, sure, do it.
Guys,
Yeah?
hit the fucking like buttons. Well, there's only one.
I was about to say, like, wait, is there more than
Click
one?
all the buttons, all of them.
There is also a dislike button.
Yeah,
Dislike it and like it.
Hit the like.
You
button.
actually can
Hooray.
click both.
Nice couch.
See, Peter,
Look,
now I
Yeah.
have your.
Yeah, that's really wall mounted. Stick on backup. So
Wait a minute.
No.
Clearly not.
The painting is not the interesting part. Let's go look
the
here.
butt divot is the
What
best.
happened?
It was just
Disgusting.
Cat.
That is so baller.
Paintings only one. Nice. So if I make a
this
screenshot,
was like 5 minutes after I unpacked it. So-
yeah, save it. So
Yeah.
if I screenshot this, will I have this painting as well? I can just print it on another
Yeah,
thing.
you guys are
Yeah,
kidding.
quick NFT it.
Well,
Oh, shit.
Painting's
We don't have
only
this.
one. Peter, but when you put it up, it was sideways. It was so sad. The artist must have been just gritting her teeth until they were nothing
for
but
sure.
dust.
For sure. Yeah.
You're like, look, it's my painting in the background. Everyone, it's like
Perception is everything. And that shit was not proper.
it was not okay.
well, if I put
you
it
should be
horizontally on
arrested,
Cabana show, it would you wouldn't see it.
No, you would. You had perfect framing,
No.
perfect closure for.
You hear,
Hey,
you hear the
put us
police
back.
in
Put
the
us back on
background?
small mode. I want to show you. Peter's got wide mode on right now. You can see plenty of that damn painting. You fucking liar. Come
Wow.
on.
Much painting, such
You
wow.
know what? I'm going to get the fucking painting. I put it off the wall.
There
thought
you
you were-
fucking go.
Yay.
Fucking Christ.
Make an
Nice.
effort.
Peer pressure
About
works.
time.
Well, go do it then.
It only took us fucking 20 minutes.
I want to hear those nails.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh man, that was
It's the
funny.
casting couch.
yeah.
That's exactly what I thought when I first saw it.
Did you see the butt divot with all the cracks in the leather? That was
yeah,
beautiful.
Yeah.
Typical.
Head and
Side he uses the most.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Oh yeah.
if you're gonna invite someone to a stream, you have to give him the link, man.
I'm
already doing it. I'm already
I
doing it.
told him to DM me so I can just.
I'm already
paste
doing
to
it.
him.
Yeah, he DM'd you,
Oh.
and then he DM'd me because I'm quicker.
That's
Oh,
why in the United States you keep the plastic
there is
cover on
there
the
is
couch.
not enough space.
That's not really why, but yeah.
That's pretty substandard, but you can definitely see a lot of it if you put it up.
Is it that
Got the
heavy?
weight
heavy.
of it. Yay!
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 Round of
Yay.
applause for the amazing thing.
+1 for short pants.
Bed starts here, and I'm just it's too big. That's what she
That's
said.
what
wait a
she
minute,
said.
wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute.
Not
Speaking
what
of
she
big, let's go solo layout. So now,
There you
now
go.
we're on focus.
All right, put it
There
up.
Lift
we go.
it. Lift.
Wow.
Higher,
Nice.
higher.
It
People in
looks
the chat,
way better
give
than-
us a round of
Yes,
applause.
beautiful.
You
Yes.
did a great hanging
Awesome.
up this painting.
It looks way better than the picture, man.
Now you get out of the frame and
It
the
looks way
painting
bigger
is
than the
fine.
picture.
Yeah, good try. That's a
Hands,
pie right
yes, there we go.
Beautiful. It's beautiful.
there. Enhance.
Enhance.
I love
Just
that
like
you
in the
now,
TV shows. Enhance.
I love that you now have just a painting in the background on the floor.
It's beautiful, Peter. Show it off.
Have you no respect?
We're
at
the
all?
only ones that are going to appreciate it. How many guest Hexicans are you going to have over to your living room with your butt divot on the couch?
Were
Well-
you the one selling the hex down to 4 cents for that painting, sir?
No.
I
We're doing that.
barely sold
Going
any.
into the price
You
chart.
should-
Bitcoin closed under its lowest candle close.
Hooray.
We're all gonna die. Oh my god. 10K,
Where?
here we
Where?
come.
When?
Let's talk. Charts.
I said uplifting stream.
Well, it's gonna be uplifting after it
not
was
depressing.
after it bottomed. That's what
Oh,
this
right, okay.
stream name is, right?
It's at 4
The
cents.
sooner it bottoms, the sooner we can go up again.
It's at 4 cents, bro. It's fine.
Hey.
Moving on.
Dazbomb, moving on. Dazbomb, I have something for you because you're the Star Trek geek, and you told me, or you insinuated that what is it? The Orville was a series worth watching, right?
Yeah.
You said that,
And I
then-
stand by that, yeah.
Okay. So listen,
Oh, he stands by it, folks.
listen. This is serious. I binge watched the first 2 seasons after that. I had to see if it was adequate for my viewing pleasure, and I watched the whole thing. You know what I fucking hate about that damn show? I'll tell you.
Oh, wait. Can you tell me what you
Tell
liked
me.
about it before, so
No,
I'm
no,
not
I-
as struck
I like the
by
first
the
2 seasons.
negativity?
Okay, all right, I'll give you that. I like the first 2 seasons because it's science fictiony. It's tongue in cheek. There's a lot of good, funny little bits in it. It's cute, and it's Star Trekky. So it's very nice.
Cute.
Yeah.
Nice.
It has the original
it's cute.
directors, showrunners, producers on it. That's why it's so good.
Believe it, and I like all the funny special guest stars because Seth can drag those guys in. You know, hey Ted Danson, what are you doing today? Can you come over to my set and just be a character? Yeah, sure, I'll do it. So that's great.
Are they
That's
also
great.
cute?
What I hate about it, and I mean hate about it, is that every external shot, every time they beam down, no, they don't beam. There's no beaming, right? Every time they go down,
That's good though. It's
I know
limiting.
it's
It
good.
creates more
I know
stories.
it's good.
Yeah.
I know it's good. But every time they go down to a planet in the first 2 seasons, they're shooting it outside of where I grew up. So it ruins the fucking fantasy. Every fucking time, you know, like little stony point. Hey, why do I?
No problem.
No, can you get me away from this crap up here? I really don't like licking this
Wants to get
lollipop.
away up
Thanks.
from
Okay, let's
the-
let's have all the I don't
Yes,
know.
Papa, continue
what-
your
What?
rant.
What is this?
Yeah, you have a
Continue
speech.
Let me finish
your
the rant. Finish the rant. It's listen. Like I'll tell you, the external shots are like right outside of the 118 freeway in Los Angeles in the West Valley, a place called Chatsworth. There's a place called Stony Point where a lot of people do rock climbing. I saw the goddamn spray painting being sprayed over from the 70s. All the pockmarks are there. I'm like, they're on Stony Point. Great. Fucking image broken. And then they go into a bar that's on fucking Devonshire Boulevard. I'm like, great, they're filming in the West Valley again. Then they do this and that. In every fucking external shot, every location shot, I fucking know it. Thank you. The end. The end.
I'm really sorry that the show is not. I'm really sorry that the show is not for you because you live there.
Well, I mean, how would you like
Oh,
it?
this, I like this layout. Yeah, I like this layout.
This
Yeah,
is better.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
the
Actually,
beard.
Wales could go
Yeah.
up in with the
But
BS.
now we get. Wait, what if
Don't waste
what if
Peter.
Cabana?
No,
Cabana is not.
Cabana, you want? Lick the lollipop. Taste the
Hello,
rainbow.
Cabana.
Taste the rainbow. Yeah.
That was weird. That's definitely going to get
Go.
flipped.
Don't lick it twice. You're gonna start peaking by the time we end the show.
Yeah.
How are you doing, Cabana?
Good,
Look at
good. How's everyone this morning?
It's
Oh,
Hey,
look.
Cabana, what the fuck is this?
the fuck.
That is a new low, it looks like.
It's
Yeah.
a tweezer bottom.
Well,
Might also be a fake out because it closed above it. We don't know if it's gonna hold or not.
Bitcoin. I thought it had.
But it's very interesting because it did close with a lower low on on one day, and now it looks kind of weak. Weak sauce here on Bitcoin.
Why do
So-
we care about Bitcoin?
No,
Because we care about it because the more it goes down, the more chances that Richard Hart is right
agreed.
with his calls.
But it's gonna
Was
go
it
That's
down.
out?
That's
But
the
it's
only
going
thing.
The more he's right, or if it reaches the 10K, the more we can make this glorious round with what are they called? Lorbeeren of English, DJ?
Oh,
Yes, I don't know.
Das Lowbounding.
So yeah, I just don't know English anymore.
I don't know. With a big party
Lorbeck-
and going
Lorbeck
around and
Rand.
go like, yeah, Richard Hart was right. It's gonna make some circles.
Lorbeck
I
crabs.
mean, look, I would
like
agree.
Caesar
if it
the
really-
emperor. How do you call that?
If it really
I need to
mattered,
Google
I
that.
would agree because it doesn't matter. It would matter more if Hex just took off during that same period of time.
yeah.
There you go.
That'd be a nice
Correlation.
stake in the fucking heart.
Laurels. It's laurels. God damn it.
Laurel.
But laurels are
yeah.
just the hat, the piece
Yeah.
that you put on your head.
Yeah, I guess it doesn't work in English. It works in German.
Nothing works in German.
Most of the things worked in German.
Cabana, what is your main takeaway from Rich's stream last night? Did you see it?
Yeah, I did. I just I don't know. I missed like the first 20 minutes. Don't want to talk
That's the
over
most
everything.
important part.
Yeah, I know exactly.
That was the only part.
Talked
That's where
about.
it was happening.
But I do find it interesting. Maybe I'll already talked about this. Is that we've had this date for the merge like as a hard date for I guess a couple months now. So it's been known to the world and especially known to a certain founder who is forking it. So just some fun speculation, could Pulse Chain be closer than we all think because he's had a deadline to work with in a sense, knowing that this, the merge is coming up. And if it actually does take place when they say it will, next week or whatever, could we see Pulse Chain the next month or so after that? After
Would he be giving up a golden opportunity to see another fork happen and to gauge the market and how they're going to accept it? That's the question.
Yeah,
right?
that's why I didn't say like immediately after. So maybe a month or two.
Sure.
Yeah. But,
See how it
yeah,
rolls.
I can't see it, happening. Oh, okay, they did it. Now we're gonna, take everything live. But I'd say next month or two. So that's a good, fair observation there, Papa.
Nice.
And my takes, because nobody asked, are
You wouldn't even
Well-
shill your own show, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hang your head in shame, Peter.
it's,
You're gonna have
it's
to just
our
talk
show. It's
about it
communist
ass.
show.
Wake up,
not
wake up,
mine.
Hex.
It's
Wake up, Hex.
communist show.
The Kami show.
We have a
Wake up-
consensus algorithm going here.
Wake up,
Yeah.
Kami.
Please, Peter. We
Let's
definitely
make an edit of
recognize
the
you. The
intro.
floor is yours. What's on your mind?
Pulse chain. In 2 months, Hex bottomed. Bitcoin still the target is 11K, and decorrelation from Bitcoin for Hex. Okay, that's all I heard.
I mean that's pretty much the ultimate perfect time for
Yeah.
decorrelation right there is we get a pulse chain launch and Bitcoin is 15K or below, then you will see decorrelation. Until then, people can say Hex isn't correlated. I think they're getting fewer and fewer, but it's correlated. Bitcoin goes down $1,000 in a day. I can guarantee you Hex is going to be down, and right the same on the way back up. Bitcoin's going to pump, we're going to pump harder. But if we're looking for like a divergence, kind of thing, a decorrelation, if Pulse Chain gets announced, there's going to be a HEX pump, and it won't matter what the rest of crypto is doing.
Why is it so hard for people to understand that
It's just
Bitcoin and everything
coincidence.
else trades in this vacuum that Hex doesn't exist in? So it can't be directly correlated. What you're seeing is people saying, I'm selling because Bitcoin is going down. That's what's actually happening. It's not the same thing as Bitcoin being pushed down by market liquidity. It's two distinct activities. It's just two distinct paths lower.
Hedron
So
is
what
the prime
we had,
example.
what we had in
here.
history is there was no correlation for like 2 years, no correlation at all, or like super minimal, 0.00 whatever it was.
No,
Wild
there's
can
always
tell the
been
number.
some correlation. That's why.
Yeah, but it's minimal.
On average, it's 0. Over time, it changes. I mean, I've shown the charts multiple times. So it's not like it's a 0 correlation every day, all day, right?
Yeah.
No, long term, I mean, Hex is, I guess, decorrelated, obviously, because it basically
it's
started.
Otherwise, we
to
wouldn't
think
be
about
having the
extinction.
axis of versus Bitcoin. We wouldn't
Yeah,
have
it
the
started at
250x
nothing, and you'd
or
look at
whatever.
the log chart, and Hex
Yeah,
is
but it's
vastly
important people
outperforming.
understand the distinction between one thing and the other, because you don't want people to be running around thinking one thing when it's not that. So somebody deciding to sell Hex because they're looking at a Bitcoin chart, what does that even sound like? I mean, it sounds retarded. But that's what's happening, right? So it's not that Hex is correlated to Bitcoin. It's that people are reacting to what they're seeing elsewhere.
Yeah,
That's
the last
what's
few
actually
moves
happening.
have been super in tandem.
Short-term time frame, I
Yeah, short
argue
term.
Hex is correlated.
Yeah,
Long-term,
No, not dissuading that. I'm merely
Yeah.
pointing out what is actually happening, because that is what's important. That's
And
what
the
I'm
last move also wasn't even correlated. Bitcoin had a lower low.
I think it's
Hex
hanging
is
more
still on a
the
trajectory
Ethereum
up.
Deals, which again is
Yeah.
depending on Bitcoin. It's like around the corner through Ethereum.
Yeah, and Ethereum is still going up. Ethereum is also starting to decorrelate because people are still betting on the merge, I guess.
Yeah.
So we get a massive sell the news next week.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah. What is it? 7 days left? Yeah, 7 days. 7, 8
But
days.
does the staked ETH come out? Like, is it?
No.
Would
No.
it be
No,
really?
no,
No.
Okay,
But
but
people are
still,
still betting.
sell the news. Yeah, sell the
Yeah.
it's another couple of months, I think.
Maybe it takes a year or two until they actually release, because they do
Or
have to
maybe,
they
yeah.
do have to insert an EIP to actually release the funds. They have
That's
to update the
scammy.
chain.
Jesus Christ.
But my 16%.
They promise you 16%.
Listen to the guy with the
That's-
tree. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Is it
hopefully.
16% though?
I think it started out as 8 and it went up to 16.
Yeah,
What?
I was saying 6 or something. Yeah, okay.
What if
Yeah.
both sides of ETH shut down? Will Hex also shut down?
Well,
everything.
Not on testnet.
Yeah. we
What is
moved
up?
to Ethereum Classic.
All right.
There will always be testnet.
Hex is a clock, right? Hex is always running. Hex doesn't stop running. Ethereum records the transactions on the blockchain. That's the network. That's where the activity occurs. Hex itself is separate from that. It's its own thing. It's not Ethereum. So you can't conflate the two. Does that make sense?
But if you stop the blocks, how does it work?
But what happens is that everything is stopped. So when everything goes back online, it just resets itself to that present moment in time, because it's reacting off of computer time, not what you think is time. So once it gets turned back on, it just gets turned back on to what the time is. And it just resets and recalibrates, and everything is up to date. It doesn't just stop working. It doesn't work that way.
Yeah.
It's a time calculator. Very important that people understand that.
Would it suck if
I never thought about this actually.
something
Where
went
does it,
wrong with the merge?
Of course.
Jesus Christ.
This
Well, you can just roll back.
No, but the thing is, if it makes headlines, it's going to be a bad look.
No, they would fork. They would fork. They wouldn't roll back.
Wake
They'd
up,
fork
thank
again
you for the
it'd be a big-
$5,
it'd be a big
GFK66. Wake up, Hex stream is truly decorrelated from the retardation of crypto influencers, Furus.
There you
Thank
go.
you.
That's a
Thank
good
you very much.
Well
It's-
said.
it-
Well put.
I don't know if
Thank
that's
you.
negative. But,
that is
So,
Reverse
I did not
correlated
think
would
about
have been
which
better.
way.
Yeah.
where does Ethereum actually get the time from? Like, how does the
From
Hex
China.
contract calculate the
Computer
time, the
Computer-
days?
Unix time. Computer time, bro.
Yeah, but doesn't it have to have some kind of oracle, or is the Ethereum does the Ethereum blockchain have a service to get the time data?
Unix time, computer time. That's computer, like literal. Google it. Unix time. Computer time. Look it up. That's how all this stuff works. On
In Star
time.
Trek terms, the starbase beacon has to be pinged.
deep space.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Then
now
I
that
think
makes
I'm a
a
nerd
perfect
in
sense.
that.
I didn't know there was a thing. I should have known that, I guess.
What? Something
been
that you
nice to
admit to
know
not
that
knowing?
this exists.
Amazing.
And computer service provider time.
Well, in
Why
the
does your
code-
German recently sound like Kermit the Frog?
Why
the
are
code,
there
it's
so
Unix
many
time.
songs about Germans?
Oh, that's something to look forward to. What happens on January 19th, 2038? On this date, the Unix timestamp will cease to work due to 32-bit overflow. Before this moment, millions of applications will need to either adopt the new convention of timestamps or be migrated to 64-bit system, which will buy the timestamp a bit more time.
It's the year 2000 all over again. Everything, planes are going to
Yeah.
fly all over the set. Y2K, everything's going to shut
Turn off your
off.
blockchains. Turn off your blockchains for a day.
So Solana's already ahead of the curve.
Yeah, well, Solana has no problem stopping.
Yeah, it never
Yeah, that's what I'm
works.
saying.
We just got
They're, alre-
proof
they're
Dust
already
ain't a
stopping
bot.
it just in case.
In the year
That's how
Yes,
Dust learns in
oh,
Star Trek.
everything has to be Star Trek terms for Dust Bomb to understand.
Oh yeah, I just got that. Cool, thank you.
Hey,
Look at
Companion,
this. Look at AK's comment. This is
Yes.
very funny.
When can I get on the show to lose first round of trivia again?
I can arrange that tomorrow.
Hey. Wait.
Don't sound too excited.
I don't think I'm there. Let's just schedule something. I don't think
There you
tomorrow.
go. Look at
Okay,
this.
my net worth is tied to advice from a wild DJ with a beard who looks like a skull and has his baum on the beach with a boner.
I'm glad
Got
you let
everybody.
me out.
Where's Peter? Yes, you forgot the Peter.
Very good.
No, don't.
Minus
don't
1
include me,
point.
please.
And,
He's the wild.
and we don't give
Wild.
advice.
Peter is the wild one. Wild Peter appears. Yeah, he had it in there.
Peter's the sand of the sandy
okay,
beach.
yeah,
Who
sorry,
likes
sorry,
Peter?
Yeah, he had you. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
yeah,
He had him in there.
Yeah.
Really?
Sorry,
Yeah.
Where is this? Advice of a wild DJ with a beard who looks like a
Because
skull and has
My
his
name is
palm on the
today
beach.
Wild Peter appears. You know.
With a boner.
Well done. I'm
Right.
sorry.
Even I forgot.
Plus one.
Very, very obscure. Very plus 2 points.
It's fine. It's just the dementia setting in.
I guess so.
You know, once you turn 48, things get hairy.
Okay. This is
In all the senses of the word.
news. Breaking news. We got something here. Breaking news.
Nonsense.
This just in.
Who's just
Solana.
I already don't like it.
Hex solves this.
Actually, I don't want to put up your stuff, Cabana. I'm putting up something
Wait,
from SE.
While we're waiting for
Sorry
things to compute in
sorry
your
to misunderstand.
microcomputer, hey,
The
Cabana, respect for Todd Bod.
So, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you to SE for sending this in. Somebody is copying Hex logos.
That's crazy.
I guess China, right?
Yep.
China.
Be
Oh,
hard.
wow.
There's a lot of money to be made
What
with
are
the
the odds?
Hexicans.
Very high.
Hold on.
Ping Tour Europe. Golf Europe. Ping Golf Europe. Okay. Ping Apparel.
They were at the Pulse Masters, evidently.
And it was
So,
up into the
do
right
you-
as well, yeah.
What did you send me, Cabana? Do you want me to bring it up? What is this? Just in crypto assets could hinder U.S.
Just
climate efforts.
political
What?
garbage. But Bitcoin. Every U.S. regulators are probably going to side with Bitcoin, but Bitcoin would go against what I sent you because it's bad for the environment. So, in this one release that I sent you, the White House is saying that crypto is bad for climate change. Okay, well, so is Bitcoin then. So, what are your regulators going to do about that when they come down with their decisions next year or whenever it is?
I don't buy
The headline
any.
I saw was Bitcoin and crypto, not just crypto. That's the headline that I saw.
Germans are back to mining ignite, like the worst kind of coal.
Man, these freaking clowns are just gonna make up whatever they just want to
So-
make up. Yeah,
so what are
China,
they talking
exactly. China, like it doesn't even matter. It's so irrelevant.
China.
Oh.
We're good
that's
with
why
proof
you're
of
here.
stake then.
I mean, it doesn't matter, bro. Like, it just doesn't matter. They can't stop you from doing anything. I mean, they can say whatever they want. It's a headline. Who gives a shit? Pretty much how it works. That's why they keep banning it in China and India, because they have to keep reminding people because they forget and continue to engage or more people engage. This is hilarious.
China.
Outro.